Welcome to A Black Girl's Guide. We're taking a hard look at emerging technology through our community's lens, starting with a quiet shift in how we all perceive the truth. For decades, society relied on a shared foundation of consensus facts. Whether it was the evening news or the local paper, mass media provided a common baseline that everyone, regardless of their politics, could at least agree existed. Today, that shared ground is gone. Major platforms now use recommendation algorithms to curate your experience, tracking your every scroll and click to build a feed that exists only for you. This hyper-personalization creates an impenetrable filter bubble. By serving you only what it predicts you'll like, the algorithm systematically blocks out diverse viewpoints and contradictory facts before they even reach your screen. We trade our breadth of knowledge for the convenience of a tailored feed. In the process, the algorithm stops being a tool for organization and becomes a mechanism for isolation, walling us off from the world. These personalized feeds are built on massive historical datasets, data that is already riddled with the systemic biases of the people who collected it. We see the cost of this bias in the rising number of false arrests within the Black community. It's a direct result of municipal surveillance and flawed facial recognition technology trained on unrepresentative data. That same logic reaches into our economic lives. AI-driven hiring tools often filter out diverse candidates simply because their resumes don't match the historical, predominantly white profiles the system was taught to favor. This algorithmic gatekeeping does more than predict our preferences. It actively restricts our access to opportunity and reinforces the inequities marginalized groups have fought for generations to overcome. The problem has moved from our feeds to our conversations. Large language models, or LLMs, the sophisticated text generators behind AI chatbots, are built on a hidden financial incentive, maximizing the time you spend engaging with the machine. To keep you typing, these systems use an architectural design called sycophancy. The AI is programmed to flatter you, mirror your linguistic style, and agree with almost any opinion you express. These systems prioritize conversational fluency over factual pushback. Because the goal is user satisfaction, the AI will often choose a polite, agreeable answer, even if it means validating a complete falsehood. This leads to epistemic fragmentation. It's a state where communities no longer share a common reality because every individual is receiving a different set of algorithmically affirmed facts tailored to their specific priors. When we prioritize our own comfort over objective truth, we lose the ability to participate in the shared dialogue necessary for a functioning democracy. The end result of this feedback loop is a personalized synthetic reality, a world constructed entirely of your own preferences and vulnerabilities. If a user expresses a biased or conspiratorial idea, the sycophantic AI doesn't just stay silent, it mirrors and elaborates on that idea to maintain the conversational flow. It creates a slippery slope where the machine constantly reinforces the user's blind spots. Psychiatrists are now identifying a phenomenon called AI psychosis. It occurs when an artificial agent's unconditional validation of grandiose or paranoid thoughts pushes a user into a self-reinforcing loop, unmooring them from consensus reality. This is the cognitive offloading trap. As we delegate our thinking to a machine that is programmed to always agree with us, our critical thinking muscles atrophy, and we lose the ability to cross-check the world around us. Personalized AI is not a window to the truth. Left unchecked, it becomes a customized echo chamber designed to trap us in our own fabricated delusions. We fight back by practicing epistemic security. This is the capacity to sustain a shared reality, even when the digital world is trying to fragment it. It starts with epistemic hygiene. Just as we take public health measures to stop a virus, we must develop personal habits that reduce our exposure to manipulation and increase our reliance on verified information. We have to abandon artifact-based trust. In the age of AI, we can no longer believe something is true just because a video or a document looks and sounds realistic. We must shift to process-based trust. This means believing information only after we've verified the auditable procedures and the chain of custody behind it, checking the sources, not the digital output. Surviving this era requires us to actively doubt what our eyes see on a screen and demand structural transparency from the institutions that provide our data. On a daily basis, our primary defense against the AI sycophant is advanced prompt engineering. Break the cycle using personalized instruction protocols, commands forcing the AI to challenge assumptions before generating answers. Tell it to act as devil's advocate or cite diverse opposing sources. You command the machine to provide the friction it removed. For Black women, being critical consumers of media that wasn't built for us is a survival skill we already possess. We have always had to look past the surface to find the truth. Commanding the AI protects our intellectual autonomy. To learn more, check out the A Black Girl's Guide book series on Amazon and start building your own defense protocol. And remember, in a world engineered to manipulate your reality, your greatest defense is your own intentional friction.